Hey folks, David from Retro Rides here, and we're on holiday. So we've come to Hamedabo as a post-Retro Rides gathering break, and well, this is not turned into a travel log because they hire out these things. So today we're going to take a drive in this, see what it's like, and drive around Provence countryside, for that is where we are. And have a good day. So we'll film that and tell you our thoughts on the Alpha Spider and hiring classic cars in foreign lands. So they also have for rent this Triumph TR4, this Mustang. They've got a Peugeot 404 in there, which I believe they're selling, so it won't be available next year. And under these covers you've got a 2CV Mini Moke and a Mehari. They are talking about having Morgan and E-Type and a Corvette for next year. Oh, it's quite low. It feels good to sit in. Nice steering wheel. Very cool 70s vibe. Solid door shut. Right, let's go and find my lovely wife and go for a drive. We made it to our destination. The car is excellent to drive, really nice, really positive steering. Through various route problems we ended up on motorways and little country roads and hill roads, and it was all good. Let's look at this town and then head back home. Well, we're back at Hamé de Beau. The car behaved faultlessly, which is supposedly against the reputation of Alfa Romeos. It drives beautifully, 2 litre twin cam engine, just through the countryside was just an absolute joy. The only downside of our journey was the sat-nav sending us on a motorway, which was slightly less fun in 1976 two-seater, but all's well that ends well. We got to Gordes, sorry, as you will be able to see from the video. The car is it's just a really great car to drive. It feels like you're driving it, so even when you're only doing sort of 30-40 miles an hour, it feels like you're going somewhere and you're doing a thing and you're in control of a machine. And that was just really nice. We've got a Toyota Aygo thing as our main hire car, and it's just an appliance that you get from place to place in, whereas this felt like you were going somewhere, which is the appeal of older cars, I know, but it really felt like it in this. Any negative points? The Italian driving position, which I think you might be able to see here. You need short legs and long arms. I'm 6'2". It's not so good for me. My knee hurts a little bit, but I think that's something that you could get used to. I have no idea actually, because it's been a long time since I looked at how much these are worth, but I would quite like one. I'm not sure what the convertible will be like in the UK, but yeah, I'm sold. I didn't think it was going to be. I came to drive the Peugeot 404, and we drove that a bit yesterday, and we don't have a video because they it had starting problems, so they let us drive it for the day. But it wasn't guaranteed, they said, to make it to Gordon back. So we said, okay, well, let's take it out, and they said, sure, that's okay. So I took that out. I like that it's weird column shift. It was all very a little bit strange, but it was a nice drive. But that's what I thought I'd be mainly here to drive, and then decided to take the Alfa instead. And yeah, absolutely 100% sold on this car. I'm sure it's a woman's car, as people would tell me, because it's a small two-seater, but it's sporty and it's got a bit of grunt. And as I say, that lovely twin cam engine makes a really nice noise. So I would thoroughly recommend giving this a go. So I might point out, unlike most or some YouTube channels, this has not been paid for by Hamé de Beau or any of that stuff. It just happened that we were coming here and they rented cars that were in our sort of interest range. However, if you are someone that rents cars or a hotel in a lovely sunny part of the world, I will happily shill your product in order to go on holiday. Just putting that out there, just in case anyone wants to send me a free holiday for my 300 or so subscribers, because they need the coverage. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We always appreciate it. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because maybe one day someone will actually send me on a free holiday, and I will appreciate it greatly. In the meantime, we'll be back to fairly regular videos. Hopefully the show organising is out the way for the gathering. The Retro Rides Weekend show organising is going to click up a pace now. I'm hoping to actually cover the organising process on that. It's something that I've kind of wanted to do before, but it's always not really worked out time-wise. But I'm building in a bit more time in my life to be able to do retro ride stuff, because there's so much of it now. And I'm hoping an offshoot of that will be the ability to do more video and track the process behind getting the Retro Rides Weekender into place, and then hopefully, maybe depending on how crazy busy it is over the weekend, doing a bit of vlogging over the weekend. I did try that at the gathering this year, and I made one video on the day I arrived, and then that was it. That's all I had time to do. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Anyway, in the meantime, we've had a great time over here. Thank you everyone that came to the gathering. If you're watching this is what I do afterwards in order to unwind a little bit. And this time, happily, I got to drive some interesting old cars. So all's good. Speak to you soon. See you later. Bye bye.